Jerry Shenk from Video Station is here with his December movie picks. Hi, Jerry. Good to see you. Merry Christmas.
It's going to be cold. Curl up for all of these films.
This is perfect timing.
A better person having watched them all.
I agree.
Okay.
What do you have this week?
Well, the first one is Hannah Arendt in German, or Arendt in English.
Okay.
She is a German real person here who gave one of the great phrases to the English language that was the first insight into the nature of evil since the writing of Faust.
Oh, interesting.
And this is the story of a birth of an idea. There are no sex scenes, no drugs, no car chases, no foul language.
Oh, that's refreshing.
The only drugs is she smokes continuously. She was famous for it. You can get emphysema just watching this. But she was asked in 1961 by the New Yorker magazine to cover the trial of Adolf Eichmann. And Adolf Eichmann in this film is played by Adolf Eichmann. They use tapes from the trial.
Oh, interesting.
And she wrote that up and caused a stir that had her almost fired from her teaching job and everything else because of her view of Eichmann and her view of Jewish leaders during the Holocaust.
A story about the birth of an idea.
It's a birth
That's
of an
very
idea,
intriguing.
and it is, and it's just as exciting as they were chasing her around with cars.
All right, very good.
Next, William Shakespeare wrote this one, Much Ado About Nothing. There is a Joss Whedon directed in his house. It's in black and white, and it takes place in a house in the gardens and so on in the environs. And Nathan Fillion is in this from Castle, and he plays Dogberry, the constable, in anachronistically malapropes. He murders an English language like you've never seen. And this is a play about language and the famous arguments between Beatrice and Benedict and how it finally changes. And what did she mean when she said that? It's kind of the first one of that analysis. A very funny movie. Watch it with subtitles.
Okay.
It goes so quickly. If you can read it, you're done with the line before they're done saying it, and you can laugh and still catch the next line.
All right, very good. Good advice.
It's really that funny, but watch it with subtitles.
Okay.
Next, Ip Man, The Final Conflict. Ip Man was a famous kung fu master, World War II. This is the end of his life in Hong Kong in the 50s, 60s, and 70s when he trained Bruce Lee. An actor appears as Bruce Lee in the film, and Ip Man still has to face labor union strikes and the triad criminals, and the kung fu sequences are tremendous. Now, I'm basically a peaceful man, but I like it when they kick the bejesus out of each other.
Who doesn't?
Kung fu, see? And they're just so excellent. And Ip Man, at the end of his life, had a film made of himself fighting his wooden dummy.
Oh, wow.
And so and then at the very end, for the credits, you see the actual film.
And this is with subtitles.
Oh, yes.
It's okay.
It's Chinese.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, and then two Christmas movies.
Yes, good.
One we recommended last year, but hey, Rare exports a Finnish movie about the true nature of Santa Claus. It is when the kids are in bed, watch this. It's both kind of frightening because it's a little boy adventure, and it is very funny.
Oh, good.
And it's Finland. In the beginning, the little boy gets out of bed and he skivvies, puts these boots on, and walks out to the barn. Isn't that the guy's going to die, from bitter cold? No, it's Finland. They don't care.
But this is not for kids. This is for adults to enjoy when the kids go to bed.
Right.
Okay.
Although it's a early teen adventure story. They can watch it. They'll find it funny.
Okay, good.
And you always wonder where trolls came from. Now you'll know.
Oh, very good.
And then my personal favorite dark Christmas movie, Gremlins. And you got to remember not to feed them after midnight. The thing is, it's always after midnight.
Oh.
And so they multiply and so on. And this is, again, when the kids are in bed. Watch Gremlins. It's a very funny movie. It makes fun of It's a Better Life and that kind of stuff, and does a good job.
I have never seen Gremlins, which I can't. I know. It's
very funny.
I'll have to make sure I see
It's very funny. Again, it's a little bit dark.
And your pick for the month is Hannah Arendt.
Oh, Hannah Arendt, or Arendt, however you want to say it. And yes, this is, again, the birth of an idea. I didn't say the idea, did I?
No, you didn't.
Well, I will now.
Can you say it without ruining the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's on the back of the box.
Oh, okay.
The Banality of Evil.
Oh, interesting. That's very intriguing.
Adolf Eichmann is not a villain with a mustache. He's a very ordinary person and very evil.
Well, I'm not going to get any shopping done this weekend with this selection. You have something for everybody here.
Much ado, you'll laugh. It's a very funny movie.
Merry Christmas. Have a great holiday, Jerry.
Okay.
And all of the information about the videos that Jerry featured are on our website at channel3000.com. Hattie will have a final check of the forecast when we come back.